Sorry, I'm just getting stuff settled in. Really. How do I do that? I grabbed everything but my fucking lighter. I'll be right back in a sec. Never mind. Add him down here. One thing I did want to talk about, though, was recently I've had internet and power issues, which have been great. Not to do with it, like, not on the billing end of things, just like local issues with things. And it's like the best one that happened recently was a telephone pole got hit and knocked over, and it fell into this old lady's yard. And apparently it was like sparking and stuff like that, and they were worried it was going to cause a fire, so they just cut the power completely in the middle of me playing a game, which just so happened to be in the middle of the time when the internet around here was also having a problem. So not only did I not have internet, but I also didn't have power for like an hour and a half. And then when my power did come back on, I still didn't have internet because whatever stupid issue that they came across with a line being broke had to be redone. And when my internet finally came back on, I was already like so tired and so sleepy, I just went straight to sleep. But it shut my PS4 off in the middle of being played, so I don't know if there's any long-lasting effects that will be noticeable about that. But yeah, my PS4 was shut off in the middle of being played. The internet in my local area has been fucked up and repaired. I don't know, we'll see if my stream drops a ridiculous amount of frames that it didn't already before. So whatever. This is the shit I've been dealing with for like the past fucking 24 hours. It's ridiculous. How can one area have such consistent problems with power lines and cables? I don't fucking get it. It was to the point where I didn't know if I was going to run into other issues, so I brought my PlayStation 2 that I have out in the other room into here and hooked that up through composite cables into this TV and was playing on that. Because I have this multi-cord for Wii, Xbox 360, and a PlayStation 3 or 2. So I use that multi-cord in it, and it's composite, so it can work on pretty much any TV. And it's really funny seeing those games scaled up to how big my TV is. Because I think my TV is like, it was either a 40 or a 42 inch. It's a pretty hefty screen. And the PlayStation 2 games on it look hilarious because some of them were actually scaled to 16:9 back then. But of course the resolution, like the texture quality, isn't up to match. So like I was playing Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked, and holy crap, it was so jagged. I almost wanted to like go get a smaller screen just to see it in a less jagged nature. It's cool that it's natively supported in 16:9, even on these giant TVs that we still have today. But then again, I guess composite hasn't really changed at all over the years. Just the computers that output the things to that resolution have. Because composite doesn't have to be bad quality. I don't think it can be as good quality as like DVI or HDMI, but I think it's still decent. Or, sorry, I keep saying composite. What I meant is component. God damn it. Make myself sound dumb. Because I didn't get much sleep. What a genius I am. I apologize. But yeah, I meant component cables. Not composite cables. The fuck? Good one. That was a very good one. Even when I'm just playing single player, I miss there being revenants everywhere when you're in offline mode. Even if there are barely any revenants in a level, it makes it feel that much better. Because there are so few NPC revenants in a lot of levels, and they're normally placed in very specific positions. Like, the best place to farm revenants isn't even in a real, like, main mission. It's in one of the, like, 1.06 missions where it summons a bunch of revenants, and then you just parry them to death. That was at least the best way that I could find out how to get glory in offline mode. Because that's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to, like, figure out all the different ways you could get glory in offline. It still isn't much, but you can get, like, up to, like, 150 glory or so per revenant kill, which isn't necessarily bad. It's not great, though. You can definitely get it way higher from... Sorry, I just sort of spaced because I didn't want to. One thing I don't like about people who are, like, really reluctant against using their living weapon is they have a tendency to get knocked out of living weapon, and then they just die on the next hit because you lose the defense that your Spirit Guardian gives when it's not active, meaning after you use your living weapon, you're technically in a weakened state until the Amrita gauge fills back up. And it becomes active again. Same thing with you lose the special effects when it's not active. But I assume that's pretty obvious. I saw Nioh Genbu tank build, and that shit was scary though. I mean, I don't think it's quite as good as Tatanashi, just because of how resistant you can get to magic with Tatanashi, but it definitely had way higher physical defense. Because I was playing a little bit earlier, before I started this stream. I still do get booted off of the Nioh servers randomly though. I don't know what that is. Even when I'm not streaming, I'll sometimes just lose connection to the Nioh servers. hopefully that stuff eventually gets fixed. I can't say when because the company that does the internet around here is not exactly reliable. I think that goes for Nioh. Shit! That's what I mean. That guy almost just died because of the exact thing I was just talking about. I thought he was gonna die there for sure. And another thing is it's like, when you're in Way of the Strong and Way of the Demon, and you're not in online mode, no revenants means you can't get a lot of divine gear to make money easily. Because you'd be surprised how much of a difference it makes when you can kill even just a couple revenants that have full divine gear on them. Even if you only get a couple pieces, a piece of divine gear can be worth over 10,000 a piece. Even when it's not upgraded. I did finally get a Yasakani on my other character though, and I got it from doing Hayaki Yagyo, or however you're supposed to say that, Yaki Yagyo. I got it from the 100 Eyes in that mission. I didn't get it at the end, I got it specifically as a drop from 100 Eyes. It's a shitty Yasakani though. Gave like durability from living weapons, reduced firearms damage, and a couple other like really useless stats that aren't. It didn't have yokai close combat damage on it for one. It didn't have received elemental attack damage on it. It was just like a, I guess you would call the starter Yasakani. Hopefully the guaranteed one I get from Way of the Gourd has yokai close combat damage on it. Why do you put so many physics objects in one little room? It's a big no-no. Oh shit, I don't have that on this? I originally thought that that wasn't going to be good, but it's actually pretty decent. For mid-stance anyways. Shit. I thought there were slimes in that room. Unless he killed them. Oh hey! If you go that way, it's easier to go into this room, but I guess you only really need to do that in single player. Especially because I can kill these enemies so fast with my heavy attack spam. That flip move, mastering it is so good. Or just roll attacks in general. Just because they allow you to get combos you wouldn't otherwise have. Rolls also, if you roll when you're in living weapon, you can use the regular attacks from the roll attack in that. So you can do your regular attacks. You just have to always use a roll attack. Specifically a roll, not a normal dash. A normal dash does not work when you're in a living weapon. I'll show you what I mean. I'll wait until the boss to do it though. If you do a roll like this, because it puts you in mid stance. So if you do a double roll and then swing, you can do your normal combos when you're in a living weapon. Or your normal weapon attack. Even the combo enders, I believe, work. But only mid stance, obviously. Those aren't the normal attacks for the living weapon for this thing. Sorry, dude. A lot of people like that fight, but I mean, if you're summoning someone, you gotta at least want it to be a little bit easy. It was also just because I was trying to show the living weapon attack thing, because it's actually really useful on certain weapons. For example, the dual swords. They have really shit living weapon attacks when you do a heavy attack. Same thing with the Kusarigama. The Kusarigamas is arguably the worst, but you can still get your normal combos as long as you roll before you use your attacks, instead of using the shitty special living weapon attacks, which arguably the Kusarigama has the worst ones in both heavy and quick attack. I don't know. I like that, but I don't know if it's intentional or not. Or if it was just something that sort of happened by accident when they were, like, doing the programming and they were just like, fuck it. Leave it in. Because, like I said, the normal dash doesn't work. Just doing a single dash will not trigger the normal attacks. You have to do a roll and then attack in order to trigger it. Which is something I've known for a while. I've just never voiced it or told anyone, like, really how it works, I guess. I don't know if someone else already created a video or something on it, but it's not like that important of a thing anyways. It probably is for Kusarigama users, but even then they normally just have skill damage, and you can blade spin when you're in living weapon, so why would you ever do anything else? Blade spin's way better than any of the basic attacks, even the non-living weapon ones. I don't know if he realizes, but he can jump off the ladder. Like, he could have just jumped off over the top of me. There's a ninja. One thing the normal attacks on the Kusarigama are really good at doing is breaking the horns of yokai. Especially the high stance one, you can do it every single time. Just combo into their face. Sorry. I just wanted to blow it up so it didn't fucking become a problem later. Where are you going? Oh, yeah, that's right. I've taught Nioh. I can't be elemental by an enemy. I can be elemental by another player, because that's just how balance works. But yeah, the Tengu, he can't put wind on me anymore. That's great. I'll just walk into him. That's so overpowered. Like, Sloth isn't overpowered. Having 100% elemental resistance, completely negating half of the effects in the game, that's overpowered. Just shrug it off. Aw, you spawned around. Gotta break all the rocks again. I don't know why. Why would there ever be elixirs in rocks? I'm gonna get shot at. That was a good whip and a freaking hat. And say if he wants to summon a couple more for me to one-shot, that's perfectly fine by me. Shit! I can't believe I get 100 health from my draw strike. It's actually pretty good. If only I'd skill life drain on my weapon, it would probably give me like 150. Why'd I do that? I meant to do this one. I forgot which things I was in though. You get the last hit. You can't hurt me. I basically negated his entire gimmick. In fact, I negated about half of... I forgot to gesture. That's why I like panic gestured at the end there. That's ridiculous. He could do the like whoosh, 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 where he shoots like 6 waves in a row at me, and the only thing that would happen is I'd get knocked backwards. That is utterly ridiculous. Now if only I had one with both yokai close combat damage and received elemental attack damage at the same time. I'll have to keep a lookout for it. Because that'd be the one I'd want to use for just, like, pull-up and shit. Even with an entire day where I couldn't play online, I still have decent glory. That's ridiculous. I think the max I've ever had is like 320,000 or something like that in a week. I was in the top 11. I know that much. I was at the top of the list. But that was like a month and a half ago or so. And that was back on my first character too. Wait, I wanted to... Just empty the yellows. Wow, I didn't have that many yellows. Oh, it's mostly purples and blues. That's probably why. Oh. Only reason I check this blue stuff is because blue weapons can still have max level inheritable effects, like, or not max level, but like max roll, or the highest roll inheritable effects. It's just incredibly rare. But just like those kinds of effects, the PvP effects on items are just as rare. Auto track enemies with the cannon. I don't know, you sort of always have to look. Ooh. I like how the icons are next to each other. They had to, like, I wondered why they made that space a little bit bigger, and now I understand why. It's just so that those kinds of effects can be side by side. I wonder... if you can get an inheritable PvP effect, can you get an inheritable, like, one of those? With the little, like, star next to it? I've never seen it, but until I don't see it, which is all the time, I just realized. I don't know, there's some really rare stuff in this game now, so it's hard to know what is and what isn't possible with combinations and stuff like that. Wait, I need to go through my weapons. A minus? Oh. Well, that's my new one right there. Funny how they both have the same inheritable effect, so even if I inherited this one, it would just overwrite the same one. Whatever, I want that A- bonus. Don't use that and drop it. Preferably... Key damage is alright. I'd preferably want... Ooh. Ooh. It's a sassy weapon. It's a funny humor. Well, now we gotta upgrade it. Excuse me? Excuse me? What the fuck is going on there? Alright, I guess that's just gonna have to stay at 198. Hmm. 198 plus 14. I want that agility damage bonus though. I don't give a shit. One thing I can do though, that I will probably do just so I can eventually have it, is re-roll this one up here every once in a while, just to see if I can get agility damage bonus. Of A- again. Oh. I find it's either a C or an A-. I've never seen B's with that stuff regularly. There's an A+. I mean an A. Never mind. I forget the weapon's already max familiarity. So if I do get the agility damage bonus I'm looking for, it'll already be A+. I don't mind an A. I'll take an A. That doesn't go to your weapon. Never want agility on your weapon now, pretty much. Enemies defeated does go on your weapon, but it's not worth it. I know, like I said, we'll continue to re-roll this every once in a while. I don't care. We're gonna be re-rolling stuff constantly at endgame now anyways. Give me that agility damage bonus, boy. There we go. You ask and you shall receive. Don't even give a shit. We're gonna sacrifice that other one to the gods. Wrong selection. Well, I'm sorry, pal. I know I just re-rolled you because I thought that was going to be worth it, but apparently it's going to take like millions of dollars. Hold on, I gotta just try that again. There's gotta be something like... What is that shenanigans? Is that one that I've already upgraded before? All I know is I don't care. See ya! That's how much I give a shit. Soul matching reduction cost. See, like this isn't optimal because this has agility damage bonus on it. And I mean, it has a PvP effect on it too. I just thought it was a cool PvP effect, so. Because a lot of people have B agility, and by a lot of people I mean pretty much every fucking person has B agility. I don't think I've came across a single person besides like that one guy who was wearing the full obsidian armor. I think he was fat rolling. But it's honestly hard to tell now because weight reduction makes it so that you can wear any heavy armor piece. Not any armor piece, but any heavy armor set without having to have 99 stamina. Which is great. Because if that wasn't the case, I would need to have 99 stamina or close to it right now just to have all this gear on. And you can get it down to only 45. I think is what that other guy, there was a guy in one of my previous streams who said you only need 45 stamina if you rolled weight reduction on all the Tatanashi pieces. Which I didn't need because, I mean, I don't mind that I have the extra 15 points into stamina. And so just makes me that little tiny bit more tankier anyways. Give me a second. I don't know, honestly I feel so bad for light armor builds in this game because the only light armor builds that get any love are the light armor ninja builds. Light armor like weapon builds are so bad because you do not gain enough benefit for how less tanky you are and how unable to do anything you are because super armor plays such a big role in PvP in this game. And when I say big roll, I mean it's pretty much mandatory. If you do not have over 200 toughness, you will be fucked if you try and engage most people in melee combat. Just because you'll get stunned out of your combos, whereas the other guy won't, and he'll just eat right into your HP bar.
4-5, true emoji winking face.
What's up, dude? Sup, dude? What's up? What's... It's like a 90s meme before memes were memes. What's up? Was that movie from the 90s? It's either from the 90s or the late 80s. What's that? Early in the YouTube days, a lot of people always used to make the "what's that" joke. I'm really old on YouTube, just in terms of how long I've used it. I didn't have this specific account for that long. I had another account that I forgot the email and password to fucking ages ago. It didn't even have a remotely similar name. I can't even remember what I called it, but my original YouTube channel I had made to upload some shitty pivot stuff I had did back when like Stickmen on Crack and shit was popular.
Hi man.
Sorry if my stream is delayed a lot. I don't know if that's just my connection or if that's just YouTube today. I know some days YouTube is way worse with the delay than others. Because I don't have low latency mode enabled. I just have it on normal. Cheers though. Shit. Gotta turn my mic off. After this little bit of co-op, I'm gonna do some PvP. I'm up to an A+ in my 1v1. Mostly because my character is overpowered as fuck, and most people in PvP are low level, but a victory is a victory. Excuse me.
I feel delay when we try to answer you something on the chat, and also some delay with audio and image, but just a bit.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know there's always a delay, but I don't like it when it's like more than a minute or a minute and a half. Plus, it's also dependent upon the person. Some people, like, may buffer a little bit more when they initially load a stream, and that in and of itself will cause them to be just a little bit more delayed than they would be otherwise. That 100% movement speed while aiming is pretty funny. Well, it's not funny when you can't move because the animation takes incredibly long. That's when I should probably pull out my dual swords instead of having my, Odachi equipped.
Have to go, dude. Nice streaming one more time. See you.
Peace, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hello? Squishing them spiders. Get hit by him. that's right, he's resistant to it. Oh, I didn't have that mission text yet? Oh. I'll still do it. I really don't have all the skills for is, or at least all the good skills for is this. I think I'm missing some of these. Nah, just the bad ones. Ready for battle. If you know what game that's from, you're a cool cat. What game did the main character go ready for battle at the start of a level? There we go. There we go. That's the stuff. That's the good stuff right there. Then we do this. God damn. There we go. I can't believe how easily I'm getting this. God damn it. I wish I didn't do that. I want to sit in a... Like, really, how would you hold... Look at those legs. Look at that foot position. It's impressive, though. Whoop. I wonder if we could use that for something in PvP. It will only let your feet be so bent in gestures. Wait, oh, god damn it. See, like I said. Oh, what the fuck? Did my screen just go black for a second? Or is that just me blinking? It's not the HDMI cord. Is it the... One sec. Weird. I don't know what that was. I'm a little skeptical that it was just me and I'm just fucking crazy. Oh, there's a guy in here? There's two people here. How did I not know? Marrow of a bone. Also known as bone marrow. Great. I get this guy on my team. What the hell? What the hell was that about? I've never had that happen before. How did he already get his melee weapon? Oh, he's using extraction talismans, isn't he? What the fuck is with the walk-on? What is that? It's so horseshit. The game revived me. I was locked on and my character just walked in one direction and I died. I couldn't like turn or strafe or anything. It's fucking so dumb. And this guy with his fucking living weapon bullshit. Like, what are you even supposed to fucking do? That should have fucking punished him. No, he's just gonna come back to life. Of course. That's the new thing, isn't it? Just random slice spin. God, what a dumb fucking way to PvP. That's everybody's build now, isn't it? Dude, like, come on. It's so fucking pathetic. That's half the reason why the PvP in this game sucks. Is it's not even a matter of like stuff not being balanced or not. It's just a matter of people don't care about using different skills. The only thing people care about ever in any video game is abusing the one thing that's good. That's all it ever is. It's just people abusing the shit that is fucking good and just doing it over and over again just because they can. And that's every PvP game like this in a nutshell. It doesn't matter how you balance it, what you do to fix it, there will always be someone finding a way to abuse something in a ridiculous manner. Whether that be a one-shot build, you can't hit me because the online is stupidly fucking glitchy and random slice is so overpowered in that regard. Like, there's nothing you can fucking do. It's like, yeah, I could have put my fucking talismans and shit on, but really, what difference would that have made? Good old voice crack there, by the way. It's always the same shit. Who's best dressed? Definitely me. I'm the best dressed here. Oh god, I get marrow of a bone again. God damn it. Well, we're fucked. It's the same exact guys again. We're so fucked. So fucking fucked. Yeah, 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 yeah. That guy is ultra try-hard. He's even got multiple quick chain scrolls. He's probably even gotten limited ninjutsu on his shit. Yeah! Fucker. Get fucking dusted. That was a revenge round, and we fucking dusted him that time. But they also didn't spam the dual swords bullshit the entire match either. So. That was a tough fight. That Oisin, that Asanoi guy, or whatever his name was, he's not to be toyed with. The other guy, however, was just a dual sword spammer. He probably spammed the whirlwind before he found out about that. The random strike. There aren't a lot of people waiting if I get connections this fast, I'm guessing. Way more people search because it's just easier to search, and not enough people wait because they feel it takes longer, like I do. I feel like waiting takes longer even though it doesn't statistically, because you don't have to press the like searching thing multiple times. It's a good combo. If someone blocks it, or tries to block it, normally it will empty them of ki immediately. I'm just happy I got my warlord. I am a warlord. What? How though? I must have used Suzaku for a match or something. What's it like to lose? 125 matches won. I have a good win and loss streak, but that's also because of my overpowered character. I gotta always remember, if a person is in range, and I manage to do this and hit them, I can still combo after that. You can go for like the full key destroyer. There's a lot of key destroying things you can do with this, because you can mix the stances. Consecutive victories. What? This guy's probably like, holy shit. I'm sorry. Settle down. Settle down, dude. Now hit me. Well, that's fair. That's unfair. You put my defense down. I'm gonna put it back up. How about that? Oh, he's got a strat down. He's got the strat going. I'm sorry. I don't know what I should do in those situations half the time. It's like, should I show them that they're not gonna be able to kill me if I seriously fought them? Or should I just like kill them twice instantly and just have it be done with? I feel so bad in that regard, because it's like you can't do anything without being a max level character with a protection talisman or revive. Just because you can't, there's no good way to avoid damage consistently in this game. Because you're gonna take damage. Because the dodging doesn't have active frames towards the front of the animation. It's all towards the end of the animations for the most part. So all your iframes that you're working with are more predictive than they are reactive. Sort of like Dark Souls 2 in a way. where it's like once you learn the pattern, the pattern of a boss's swing, half of the time you just learn to press the dodge button in the rhythm of the swings more than you're actually dodging the attack by looking at it. That's why a lot of people have trouble with the Dancer of the Boreal Valley in Dark Souls 3, because people who actually read attacks, who are actually looking at the weapons and stuff, won't have as much of a problem. People who actually do that won't have a problem with Dancer as much as some people who take like 50 to 100 tries to the point of nearing rage quitting playing Dark Souls 3 because of the Dancer, like some people have. Because it's not, when you compare that boss on the sense of like, that boss doesn't have swings or patterns like a boss in a normal video game. And the only real way to compare it, like I was saying earlier, is the rhythm thing. Most bosses have like a rhythm where once you see an attack pattern and you dodge it correctly that like 5 or 6 times, you eventually get it down to the point where it never hits you. And Dark Souls 2 is really like that. And one of the enemies that it is like most obvious on that a player will learn how to do that is the Pursuer. Because the Pursuer is like that. He does like the swing, 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 swing combo, where it's like you learn to press the button each time in order before it more than you're actually looking at him and reacting to him doing what he's doing. At least that's how most people do it, even if they are like, no, I don't play the game like that. Most people do that without realizing it. Just because being reactive isn't as nearly easy for the brain as a pattern. A pattern is something your brain can get behind. If you're any normal human being, you know what a pattern is and you can get behind a pattern. You can understand a pattern very quickly when you're a human, even at a very young age, and that's why kids can play video games well, because they can recognize patterns faster than adults can. Even Super Mario levels, when it comes to like speed running or doing any of that shit, kids who became good at those games when they were younger were good at finding patterns, because they were finding at least somewhat consistent ways to get through stuff. And those are the kids where it's like you can just, when they as an adult go and play it, they're playing it just based on muscle memory more than they're actually watching the game and reacting to stuff. And why is this taking so long all of a sudden? Is no one doing 1v1s? Oh, well, I'll just throw my status up on the screen, so if anyone comes in and is curious, they can see it. I don't know, it's one of those things that this game, I feel, doesn't really have. It doesn't have pattern-based boss fights. Because the attacks aren't designed for you to be going and dodging through them in like a rhythm. Most of the attacks are made for you to just either get out of the way, or not, I shouldn't say luckily, but very closely dodge in an emergency, which is why key pulse evasions, I feel, have, or not necessarily just key pulse evasions, but evasions directly after attacking while the blue, like, key pulse stuff is gathering around your character, or, like, I don't know how to explain it, because I don't actually know what it is, but even when you start the game, and you don't have the ability to key pulse, and you're just in the first level, when you attack, and then dodge, your character will like glow white if you dodge in that period of time when you would key pulse. And that glowing white thing, I think, either amplifies the iframes or gives you like super armor in your dodge. Though again, I can't be certain. This is just things that I'm trying to guess. Because normally when your character like glows white in a video game or like shines white, that's a form of super armor. Or at least that's what almost all companies have like agreed upon using as their like color for super armor. It's like a flashy white or a grayish almost color. I believe even For Honor has it as well, where like Shugoki and I think even Kensei and a couple of the other like big characters will flash white. I don't know, I never really played them much though. I've only ever watched people play it. Ooh, that was nice. That was really good, dude. Too bad it didn't matter. That was really good. Hold on. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. That was super good, dude. Oh, you're not gonna throw out an attack? Ooh. Need to pick me up? I'll pick you up. The only way to counter a ninja build is to just be heavy armor and just take no damage. It's the only way. Otherwise, it's so unpredictable to block that shit. I rarely get timely guards in PvP because of how inconsistent it is. I don't know if you can even timely guard. Well, I know the mic didn't break because the mic didn't hit the ground. Only the earpiece did. The mic just hit the side of the bed. That should have been fine. Sorry about that, though. I went to grab something and my controller's mic cord wasn't as long as I thought it was. You win some, you lose some. You dim some, you smoke some. Smoke that good. Get lit, fam. That's what's up, dude. Shaw. Shaw, dude. Like, get fucking ripped, mate. I don't know who that guy was supposed to be. Colonel Fuckface. And his friend Elvidir Valori. Shitwad and Pissnose. Oh shit, my mic's been muted? Shit. No wonder people left. Oh, well. That happens all too much. I was gonna eat, but now I sort of feel obligated to talk some more since I was muted. But there are no people here, so there's no point right now. At least at the moment. Of course, you always want to talk for VOD's sake, but I'm just gonna eat some chips. That's weird how that was glitched out for that guy.
お主、いろんなものを背負うておるな。家康殿のよう。しかし、わしにも背負うものがある。
One second, guys, I need to go get a drink. I'm back. Just letting you know before I mute my mic again so I can eat more potato chips. Potato chips. Excuse me.
Jolly. Laughing.
Jolly? You mean jolly cooperation? Shit, sorry, I'm eating a fucking potato chip on mic. I already said I wouldn't do that. One sec. It's a good professional thing to do. Because I'm totally professional. I know, I was hoping PvP was gonna work. I love it how it worked so fast and so easily earlier, and now it's like, wait 12 minutes before a single guy shows up in your 2v2. Should I try searching?
Jolly internet issues.
Oh yeah. I had no internet for like 16 hours. And the shit happened, like, or I guess you'd say the shit started to happen almost immediately after I stopped streaming that 12-hour stream I did. Excuse me.
It'll pick up when folks start to wake up.
I mean, I was still getting matches earlier. I don't know, the PvP is always so random, it feels. I wish it told you how many people were active and queuing and what. I really did. I really do, not did. That's good English, dude. You know how to English. You definitely passed English class. With an A positive. Oh, it's Isonoy. I gotta fight.
While I was watching one of your streams, that night I disappeared. I lost net for 3 hours.
That's fucking shit. What am I supposed to do? I can't compete with this guy because I have this low-level guy who's like, I'm Hanzo on my team.
Smoking with the goddamn.
Get fucking crushed on, dude. How does he keep getting his living weapon so fast? Oh my god. What the fuck? He gets his living weapon so fast.
I'm Hano. Laughing.
I can't compete with that guy without a decent teammate. Because he just revives 3 times in a row. And it's like, come on. Such a dumb gimmick. Such a dumb gimmick. You can't outplay that when his living weapon regenerates so fast. There's no way.
After my nicotine fix.
I doubt they're gonna even touch this game much more. In terms of PvP balance anyways. There's no point. Because shit like this happens. Where it's like, I can't not win. Oh. Hi. What, you want to fight out here? Counter this, dude. I bet you can't. Counter this. It's impossible. You can't counter this. I just walk at you. That was a really... You knew what was gonna happen. Ow. I just rolled on my foot really weird. Oh, that hurt. That's why you don't always sit Indian style, as they used to call it when I was younger. Which is funny because the only reason they called Indians Indians in America in the first place is because dumb shit Christopher Columbus called them Indians because their skin color was dark. It's just like the native Indians. And it's like, what? People from India are Indians. Now when you say Indians, if a person says they're Indian and you aren't looking them directly in the face, 90% of people from America who aren't like fully functional in terms of knowing their own history will go like, oh yeah, he's Native American. He's not from India when he says he's an Indian. it's just one of those things that no one ever really considers in America. Is that there is an entire country of people that had that name long before they ever started calling Native Americans Indians. Which is funny because now anytime you say Indians meaning someone from India, you have to explain it like that. You have to say Indian, mean like, you have to say, I mean like someone from India, or like the Asian Indian. You can't just be like, oh yeah, India. India is Indians. Because until you tell a person that and they get that like idea of, oh yeah, that makes sense in their brain, they're like, wow, the people who founded America were fucking retards. Not trying to insult Americans. I'm sure Americans already understand that their founding fathers weren't exactly the brightest people on the planet. Well, not even the founding fathers, because of course the founding fathers came long after, like Christopher Columbus and stuff like that. But you know what I mean. The people who built what became America eventually were like really fucked up people. Really fucked up people. Just as corrupt as they are today. And people act like there's a difference. Like, people get surprised when corporations and stuff like that steal from other corporations, or someone steals a large amount of money or something like that, but they also forget that half America is basically stolen from native Indians who couldn't read a contract. And I said native Indians because you have to when speaking in that context. No, you don't. You can say aboriginals, or aborigines, if you're from Australia. You can say First Nations as well.
Mariku.
Sorry, my earpiece fell out of my ear and the match started, so I had to... And this guy is... Oh, nice. Oh. That was some clench right there. Everyone that uses Kato must use it just for the fact it charges super fast. Because that is, like, absurd. Kato charges so fast in PvP. That was a good fight, though. You nailed that parry. He should have won, but he didn't have enough final blow damage to actually kill me through my damage resistance. Oh shit, gotta mute my mic for this. Yes! Are you fucking joking me? God damn it! Fucking Kato is so dumb! That's so fucking dumb. Literally all these people are beating me just because they're using fucking Kato. Like, you can't combat a living weapon on a heavy armor person. You don't do enough damage through the living weapon, and they don't spend enough of the living weapon attacking you multiple times. Fucking A. That's so horseshit. I'm sick of fucking losing to these people because they fucking keep using goddamn living weapon. What's a good one to have? I just lost like a 22 consecutive victory streak because of a fucking guy using his fucking living weapon. And it's like, what are you supposed to do? Because the connection is so fucking shitty and laggy. You can't run away because you get hit in the back. You can't dodge backwards because you get hit in the middle of your dodge anyways. You can't fucking block it because you'll get blocked and then just die to the bonus damage of losing all your ki. It is fucking infuriating. I love losing to fucking no-skill button mashing. Fucking faggot. You're fucking dead. Oh yeah? I changed to Kato too. Like, what am I supposed to do? What the fuck? How does he get it so fast? What the fuck is he fucking using that is giving it to him? Like, Amrita gauge rate? That is fucking so dumb that it fucking does that much. What the motherfucking hell? Fucking get out of here with that shit. You wanna play this fucking game? You dumbass. What a dumb fucking build. Jesus. So fucking dumb, just button mashing into fucking each other, like, Jesus Christ. And you know what? I didn't want to have to do this. Where is that in the magic tree? And how much does it cost? Right here. Costs 3 on Nioh magic. The guy messaged me and said, "Lel, that water should have killed me." Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get it now. Oh, shit. God damn it. Whatever. I'm never gonna use them anyways, and they're just gonna sit there. So, wait, fuck. I don't want to cancel it because it might, whatever. If it glitches out, what the fuck ever. How do you get to equipment? Oh, there we go. Shit! Why did I do that? God damn it, I meant to save it. Fuck me. Now I have to do that again. There. Kato has a way better gauge rate, but if he's using that to get it, then I might be able to get Karajishi relatively fast, if not a little bit after him, so that if I run into that situation again, if he starts hitting me with the living weapon, I'll get my living weapon just after him and be able to trade with him out of it. Just like I did before. Because that's apparently what it's going to be about at higher levels, is the living weapon bullshit. I even expect some people to use extraction talismans. and stuff. Is there going to be no more? No more PvP? Never mind. He said that water should have killed me, though. I didn't know if I said what that guy's message said earlier. I think I just mentioned that he sent me a message. Oh, it's this guy again. Well, so much for that. What the fuck was that? What? How is that even fucking possible? You're so fucking full of bullshit. You're so fucking bullshit. Such a fucking piece of shit. That's why I'm not even gonna respond to his fucking message. His build is completely fucking reliant upon spamming living left and square. Like, that is such a fucking dumb bullshit build. It is unbelievable.
That was BS. What a hacking piece of shit.
He isn't hacking. It's just, that's fucking Nioh netcode. That's Nioh netcode and this dumb piece of shit's build. All he did was fucking run away the second he didn't have half of his key. Just, like, every fucking tool to just be the most fucking bullshit player ever. Spamming the running and dodge attacks, which come out so fast there's no possible way that you can see them fucking coming reliably. Besides just to hopefully block it when they dodge. Because even that, blocking when they dodge, does not work half of the time. because it'll still hit you even though you press the block and can see your character lift his weapon up to block. And he doesn't block the attack because of the netcode. And again, it could be partially my internet, but that was so bullshit. Like, so fucking dumb. I hate fucking living weapon builds. Guy's probably using the Karakawa armor or whatever. I'll be right back. I should send that guy a message saying, nice bullshit living weapon build. Fucking piece of trash. It's not even the weapon he's using that's making it good. It's just what he's doing is just the cheesiest crap that you could do in the world. And he's obviously already built himself around countering other people who do it. Just because he's a tryhard who knows how to parry somehow with the laggy bullshit. Like, I don't know how the lag can benefit him and get me parried in my living weapon, but gets me killed when I activate my living weapon and it just gives him the round win out of nowhere. For whatever dumb fucking reason. I'm not fucking waiting here forever as well. No wonder the guy is up there. All high tier players probably use the same fucking crap with living weapon builds. Doesn't surprise me one bit. He's the fucker who ended my consecutive victories. I wish there was a fucking magic thing you could get that specifically damaged living weapon a lot. I'd love that. Like steal a percentage of their Amrita gauge. That's so dumb. So dumb. It's not even PvP at that point. It's just some dude building his living weapon, using his living weapon, and then killing the person because they can't fight back because the game is fucking laggy as dog trash. Like, the lag is fine when it's just normal weapon attacks, but the second you throw fucking living weapon spam into it, it's just, no, you can't get away. Nothing you can do will get you away from the person spamming living weapon. Not if they have running speed and all the stuff to the exam. If they are the same exact speed as you, then you cannot outpace them. There's no way. The game's built too fairly in a movement regard, but not built fairly enough in a damage dealt to living weapon regard. Like, I almost feel like you should use Genbu, because that would probably be really ridiculous. Sure, you can't run. You can't run away, but the amount of might you have in living weapon and that shit is just ridiculous.